Shalom, shalom. Kahala Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakat Kradash. My name is Yahalal. I'm back again with another video. Abarakazah, you may be edified with it. Before I begin, I want to say shalom and salutations and double honors. They were well. The men of Great Millstone, who I learned this 100% truth from the elder apostles, the teachers, bishops, not in any specific order, but there is an order. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Akwaf, who also subscribe to the men of Great Millstone, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. And I'm going to do a response to a brother. I seen it on the TikTok. It was about the fear of Esau and the chariots, I believe. Shalom, brother. I forgot your name. Please forgive me. And I'm going to do a response to it. So pretty much I have some of the scriptures that he put up, and then I got some precepts to go along with those scriptures. So Abarakazai may be edified with it. Now, when the first thing the brother touched on was controlled releases, and he talked about how Esau will reveal some secrets, but won't reveal the truth, the entire truth of it. Elder Apostle Kabal always talks about, in order to tell a lie, you got to know the truth. And this control releases is like is another way of saying controlling the narrative. And he also mentioned that Esau is scared because he knows what's happening. So we're gonna piggyback off of that. And first thing I'm gonna do is get some of the scriptures that he pulled up. And the first one I got is Zechariah 5:1. And it reads, "Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll." Now this flying roll that is being talked about in Zechariah is indeed the chariots of Israel. And these chariots are these chariots is what is one of the things that is making Esau scared, because he knows that his time is close, because the chariots are showing up more and more and more every day as we're in days. And it's worrying him because Esau knows that he does not have the technology to go against this man. I mean, to go against the angels. And there was another video that another Edomite, I presume, mentioned how there was a spaceship like the size, or not the size, but the shape of a like a Tic Tac. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the shape name of it. And but that should give you an idea. And they landed, and the angels got out of the chariot, and he said for a fact that these look like so-called African American men, so-called black men, which would be the children of Israel. And as the elders apostles always teach us, that the chariots are real, but the people in the chariots are angels, and the scriptures teaches that too. In the scriptures, in the angels, we look like the angels look like us. But see, Esau, he tries to control a narrative, and he wants you to think that these are little green Martian men, or big-headed, bubble-eyed men that are in these so-called UFOs, but they're IFOs, and just trying to scare you into just kind of sticking with them versus growing big in your faith and understanding of the scriptures. The next verse says, "And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll, the chariots. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then he said unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall thee cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. So what he's talking about, or what the angel's talking about to Zechariah is talking about the chariots, Salakia. He's talking about the chariots, and he's talking about which I'm going to get a precept for, that those who steal from man and still roughly paraphrasing, found still in his hand, those who lead into slavery shall go into slavery, to make it simple and plain. So let me get some precepts, because that is some scriptures that he brought out. So I'm gonna get some precepts for you for that. Proverbs 3:33. The curse of Yahweh is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just. So the curse is going to fall upon the wicked. You can go to Deuteronomy, what is it? 28, 15 and 30, I believe. Salakia, I believe it's 28 and 30. Let me see something. Let's see. Just want to make sure we don't want to just be just saying what we want to say. Okay. I think it's bear me 1 second, Israel. Let's see. I know the curses are in Deuteronomy 28, but talks about the curses for our enemies. So I'm trying to, like I said, I still want to tell you one thing and it's another. One second, Salakia. So it's chapter 30. That Deuteronomy chapter 30, where it talks about the curses going into our going towards our enemies. So I just wanted to, I mean, you can read that on your own, but I just wanted to kind of get that, because it just has a significant understanding to what I'm trying to do and the scriptures that I'm reading. Isaiah. Isaiah 24:6. Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of the tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song, strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down, every house is shut up, that no man may come in. So this is a future prophecy that's going to happen, that for a man who stealeth a man, and he shall be found. I'm going to get that scripture next. Roughly paraphrased, he's going to be destroyed because of it. And we all know who has stolen us. We were stolen from the west banks of Africa, because we fled there since the 70 AD, the persecution of the Jews, and we fled into Africa, and amongst other places on the four corners of the earth. And they knew where we was. They found out where they knew we was at. They hunted us down, stole us, and put us into slavery. This is Malachi 4:6, and it reads, "And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to the fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse." So who is that he? That he is reincarnation. That's reincarnation of Elijah, and Elijah in current time is Elder Abba Bivens, who came back and gave us the truth since the 60s, and started raising up men that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai started supping with, and now we're into the elder apostles of Great Millstone, which is Elder Apostle Tahar, Elder Apostle Gabar, Elder Apostle Ramlab, and Elder Apostle Rakar, and they was able to build up different men, like the bishops in Connecticut. Shalom to you, brothers. Along with all the other which are now elders in the body of Great Millstone, and they're building up, like for brothers such as myself. No, I don't take the title, nor am I part of Great Millstone, but you can consider me as an affiliate, because from what I learned, I always give reverence and respect and double honors to the men of Great Millstone, because they are who I learned this 100% truth from, and their doctrine, which the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has given to them, is passed down to brothers like myself. Let's get Galatians. So, it's a beautiful thing, man. And, I'm hoping you're being edified with it. And I'm just trying to get straight to the point here. Galatians 3:10. And it reads, "For as many as are of the works of the law are under the curse. For it is written, Curses everyone that continueth not in all things which are written in the book of the law to do them. But that no man is justified by the law in the sight of the Most High, it is evident, for the just shall live by faith. And the law is not of faith, but the man that doeth them shall live in them." So we're not justified by faith, or by doing these law, statutes, and commandments. Salaki, we're not justified by doing these law, statutes, and commandments, but it's the right way to walk, to have life. And it reads in verse 13, "Hamashiach hath redeemed us from the curse of the law, being made a curse for us. For it is written, cursed is everyone that hangeth on a tree, which is in the Old Testament, because this is the New Testament. When it says when it's written, that means it's most likely the Old Testament. And again, this goes back to the curses being put on us because our enemies have seeked us out and have destroyed us, because it was allowed through Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, because we had made him angry by not following the laws, statutes, and commandments, and breaking our covenants and breaking the covenants we had with him. So we drove him to anger to do the things that he's done. But those same curses are about to come back on Esau. And the high elites, they know this, they understand this, they realize this. So knowing about the chariots and trying to keep it on the hush is one of the ways of beginning them with the worries and the sorrows, because they are in fear, knowing that their time is up. Revelation 12:12. And they know that it's coming to the point that they're going to go into slavery. Those curses are about to take over and take them over. Even though he's proud, it still doesn't matter, because Esau knows, the elites know, that they're going into slavery, and they're trying to fight it and prolong it as much as they can, but they know they only have but so much time, so they can't prolong for too long. Hebrews 6:8. But that which beareth thorns and bears is rejected, and is nigh unto cursing, whose end is to be burned. Woohoo! Whose end is to be burned? It's Esau's end to be burned. Esau time is coming, man. Esau time is coming. Let's get Exodus 21:16. And it reads, and he that stealeth a man, now remember this is out of Zechariah 5:3, it's a precept. He that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. So this is what Esau knows is coming soon, and there's nothing he can do to stop it. He's nervous as hell, trying to figure out what he's going to do to stop the situation. But there's nothing you could do, man. Your time has come, and you know it. That you broke that glass ceiling, and this is as far as you can go. This is Baruch. It's a precept here. Baruch 3:8, and it reads, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from Yahweh our power. Psalms 107:10. So these curses are about to take over on them, and this land is going to be turned upside down the right way, because Yahweh Shah is going to put this place in the proper way that it's supposed to be, and this world is going to be run in the righteous way. Psalms 107:10. Such as sit in darkness and in the shadow of death, being bound in affliction and iron. Talking about us. Tobit 3:4. For they obeyed not thy commandments, wherefore thou hast delivered us for a spoil, and unto captivity, and unto death, and for a proverb of reproach to all the nations among whom were dispersed. When it says all nations, it means that the Israelites were dispersed into all places around the world. Luke 21:24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And here we go. That's the spirit. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. And this is a prophecy that's happening now. Those people that are on the Holy Land of Israel, those Ishmaelites and Edomites, they don't belong there either. But what happened was, before 1948, the Ishmaelites from the Ottomans and the Turkish, they was in the land of Israel, the Holy Land, and they've been in there because they had conquered the Israelites. They had took it from the Israelites, and so when they granted, after the Balfour Declaration, when they bought the land and smuggled Esau back into the land, smuggled Esau into the land, Salakia, and they claimed the name of being Jews, they became more greedy. They wanted to do ethnicity cleansing of the land by taking Ishmael out of the land. And this is why you got the situation you got going on right now with Israel and Hamas. It's because Israel, they sneaky because they're the devil, and they've been making the world think that the Ishmaelites are wicked and evil people, which they are. All them heathens are wicked and evil, you know what I mean, devils. But Esau's the top house, and he has got everybody thinking that he's innocent, where he's the devil that the Bible speaks of, and he must be destroyed. And he's trying to fight it, but you're not gonna be able to fight it though, Esau. You're not gonna be able to fight it at all. You know your time is here. Revelations 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Who are the saints? The saints are the Israelites. The saints are the Israelites that are were iconoclasm, that were painted over and looked over, and because of the curses, we became a spoil and a byword to the rest of the nations, and we went under captivity. As the scriptures say, we will come to tail, and they will become the head, and they would be the lender, and we would be the borrower. Roughly paraphrasing. All right, Joel. Joel 3:5, and it reads, and again, I'm saying I'm piggybacking off of the brother, I forgot his name. Again, brother, please forgive me. Piggybacking off of what he said in about Esau and what he's done and what's going to be done to him, and he's scared and he's fearing now because we know one of the signs being the chariots are coming and visiting more and more on the earth. He's becoming in fear, and because of that fear, he's going to try to afflict us even more and bring fear upon us to take that MOTB. Therefore, we could be down with him versus coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Shalakia, let me get I had another scripture I'm going to get before Joel. Oh boy, Shalakia. Second Esdras 9:2, and it reads, Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same thing wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And this is what the chariots are doing. They come in to visit, and they're coming in the Lord, like Yahweh Shai said, and I believe in Matthew chapter 24, which is a great chapter, talks about earthquakes, volcanoes erupting in diverse places, roughly paraphrasing, just a lot of destruction and things going on in the world that's happening. And even though Esau is a part of doing some of these things he are not doing, and he can't control it. And that's what freaks him out, is that he can't control some of the things that's happened, because he likes to control the narrative. That's how he sleeps better at night. Joel 3:5, and it reads, Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, which is us, the Israelites, and have carried into your temples my godly pleasant things, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem, the northern kingdom and southern kingdom, have ye sold unto the Grecians, the Greeks, that ye might remove them far from their border, which we are far from our border. Deuteronomy 28:68, I believe, or 64. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And this is what's going on. And I will send your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabeans, to a people far off, for Yahweh have spoken it. That's right, because this is what was done to us. So the Lord's going to do it to them. And this is what they're afraid of. These scriptures are coming out. This is why they're trying to silence the prophets and the teachers and the elders, because the truth is coming out. And there's no, we're not giving you that bullshit. How the pastors and all those type of dudes, we giving you the truth. Ain't no shows in here. It's just the truth. Joel 3:28. There is neither Jew nor Greek, which are Israelites both. There is neither bond nor free. There is neither male nor female, for ye are all one in Hamashiach Yahushai. That's right, because who did Yahushai come to save? His people. Not all people, but his people. That's it. He just came to save the 12 tribes of Israel. That's who he was sent for. He wasn't sent for everybody. 2 Maccabees 6:6, and it reads, neither was it lawful for a man to keep the Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew. And in the day of the king's birth every month, they were brought by bitter constraint to eat of the sacrifices. And when the feast of Bacchus was kept, the Jews were compelled to go in procession to Bacchus, carrying ivory. Moreover, they went out a decree to the neighbor cities of the heathen by the suggestion of Ptolemy against the Jews, that they should observe the same fashions and be partakers of their sacrifices. And whoso would not conform themselves to the manners of the Gentiles should be put to death. Then might a man have seen the present misery. So you see what they was doing. Ain't nothing under the sun. They're doing that to this day. And they're about to send out the new decree that they want a new world order. They want an NWO, and everybody has to take that marquee, that biz marquee. You know what I'm saying? In order to survive. If not, you don't take that biz marquee, you're gonna be killed. So it comes down to, where's your integrity? So ain't nothing new under the sun, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the same playbook over and over again. Is what you gonna do when it comes down. Ezekiel 23:42. And it reads, and a voice of a multitude being at ease was with her, and with the men of the common sort were brought Sabeans from the wilderness, which put bracelets upon their hands, and beautiful crowns upon their heads. Then I said unto her that was an old in adulteries, will they now commit whoredoms with her, and she with them? Yet they went into her as they go into a woman that playeth the harlot. So went they, and unto Aholah, and unto Aholabah the lewd women, and the righteous men they shall judge them after the manner of adulteresses, and after the manner of women that shed blood, because they are adulteresses, and blood is in their hands. For thus saith Yahweh thy power, I will bring up a company upon them, and will give them to remove and to be removed and spoiled. Who's he talking about? I'm talking about us. It's that simple. I'm talking about us. I got a couple more scriptures, man. A couple more scriptures. And I'm going to shut it down. A couple more scriptures. Revelations 1:7. And it reads, Behold, he cometh with clouds. Who's he? Yahushai. Those clouds are the chariots. And every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen. So all the heathen nations are going to be crying because they know that their time is up, and they're going to realize that there's an angry black man, so-called black man, on this chariot, which also talks about reincarnation. If you don't get that, you're not going to never understand the Bible. I don't care how much you think you know. You're not going to understand that. And I have spoken to people who are very proud about what they think they know, only to not understand and know what reincarnation is about. But you're going to see an angry black, so-called black man, and he going to get busy, man. He going to start getting busy, man. He going like the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, who's that come from Basra with clothes as red? And that's a metaphor for Yahushai coming back and killing, just like Basra was the capital of Edom. America's the capital of the world as far as Edom being in control. Daniel 7:13. I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. That's right. The Son of Man is Yahushai, and those clouds again are the chariots. These chariots, man, they're gonna be everywhere, and they're gonna be destroying, and they're gonna be picking up the elect, and they're gonna be destroying what's left of the earth. Not the entire earth, but specific areas. I don't want you to think that you're not hearing me saying that, oh, the chariots are going to destroy everything. They're not. They're just going to destroy certain parts. Preferably, they're going to destroy Israel, and they're going to destroy Babylon, a.k.a. America, and it'll never be inhabited again as far as America is concerned. We're going to take the ones that's left after all the fire and destruction and burning and all the things that's about to come down the pike, and take them to Jerusalem, and they're going to rebuild our land for us. Last scripture. I know they don't like to hear that, and that's what they're trying to do, man. They're trying to stop this truth from coming out, but there's nothing you can do about it, man. The Lord ordained this to be. Last scripture, Zechariah 12:10. And I will pour upon the house of David and upon the inhabitants of Jerusalem the spirit of grace and of supplications, and they shall look upon me whom they have pierced, and they shall mourn for him as one mourneth for his only son, and shall be in the bitterness of him, and as one that is in bitterness for his firstborn. And that's going to be the perfect scripture to end it. That's going to be once we end the kingdom, we're going to see what they did to Yahushai, and the ones that scoffed and everything else. We're going to see they're going to be born back into the kingdom, but they're going to be ashamed of what they did and who they were, and the things that they was doing. But you know what I mean, they'll get over it. But these things are about to happen, man. These things are about to happen. It's about to really go down. So with that, man, I hope you were edified. I'm going to say, Kal Halal Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakak Radash. Double honors again to the men of Great Millstone who I learned this 100% truth from. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Akwaf, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. Jacob's trouble's coming soon, so, the time is going to start moving even faster than what it's moving now. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I'm going to say Shalom, Wa'ababa Ball, Kwam Yasha Allah. Shalom.